This video is brought to you by the Great Courses Plus. I'm really excited about the time we live in because doing something you love and switching your activity is super easy these days. Because 10 years ago, if I wanted to switch from economics to video production, I would have to go to a university or take some professional courses in order to learn how everything works. But now I can just take an online course, which is exciting. And right now I'm taking an online course on child development. And again, if I had a baby 20 years ago and I wanted to explore how we work, how our brain develops and how babies grow, I would have to go and take a psychology class. Now I just took a class on the Great Courses Plus. And what's amazing, it's delivered by a professional. It's delivered by a professor from a university. Everything that he says is based on real research. And again, I don't have to go to that university because it's 1,000 miles from me and I can get all the information delivered to my house. The Great Courses Plus is a subscription on-demand video learning service with amazing lectures and courses from top professors from the Ivy League and other great universities globally, and experts from places like National Geographic, the Smithsonian, and the Culinary Institute of America. Through your subscription, you get access to a huge library of over 11,000 video lectures about anything that interests you: science, math, history, literature, baby stuff, video production, whatever. And as always, my viewers get benefits from being subscribed to my channel and watching my videos because the Great Courses Plus is giving you a free trial, and the link will be below. Please go ahead and check out their courses. And if there is something inside of you telling you that something you do right now is not something you're super excited about and this is why you're procrastinating, go ahead, take a course, see how excited you are. And if despite being tired, despite being, surrounded by problems, you still keep watching the course, you still keep developing yourself in that subject, maybe that's something you have to do in your life, and then procrastination would just go away. And again, the link is below. Hit it and get you a free trial of the Great Courses Plus. Thank you guys for sponsoring this video. You are amazing. Procrastination is a way for your body to tell you that you're doing something that you're not really excited about. And this is something I came to myself, and of course I heard other people talk about this, but I also realized that the moments when I sit down and when I actually feel like physical pain from doing something, I realized this is not something I enjoy doing. And I started digging in why I'm actually doing these things. And there are several thoughts I came to that I wanted to share with you today. Thought number one, and I talked about this thought in my New Year's resolution video, is that sometimes we set goals that are not coming from deep inside of us. They're coming from our Instagram feed, they're coming from our Facebook feed. We're scrolling through our Instagram feed and we see people setting goals of, starting another business or doing 100 more YouTube channels or speaking at a conference, and we're like, wow, that looks so cool on Instagram, and I wish I could do the same. Maybe I should start doing something like this. And because it didn't came from you, yes, it was kind of inspired by somebody else, but because it wasn't your genuine goal, you would really suffer when you would try to achieve it because you wouldn't be excited about every single step. And the key thing in our life is not to be excited about the result, is to be excited about the process. And when you're excited about the process, when you're excited about the problems that you're going to encounter on your way to your big goal, that's the thing, that's the goal for your life, right? So many of our goals are inspired by somebody else, and this is why we're procrastinating. Number two, sometimes we overthink. Sometimes we are like, okay, I want to start a company, but first I need to figure out what I'm going to do when I reach 1 million in revenue, how I'm going to optimize my taxes. And this is what I call overthinking. Sometimes I see people doing those huge mind maps with a lot of different options, like how things would go if something like this happens, what I do. And this is called overthinking. And sometimes people spend like months on creating their roadmap, and when they start actually doing things, they realize they're going a completely different way. And again, they think that they don't stick to their plan, they think that they're a failure because they've planned everything, and they've planned that by month 2 they're gonna reach $100,000 in revenue, and they're like, oh, I didn't reach it. But where did this 100,000 come from? It came from your head, it didn't come from the reality. So number 2 reason for procrastination is overthinking, setting goals based on whatever and not based on reality. Sometimes I also see people trying to schedule every single minute of their day, because they are trying to fit in activities that they don't like. For example, wake up 8:15, read a book 8:45, do exercises 8:55, 9:05, answer emails, and like that the whole day. This is what I call forcing activities into your schedule. Again, you won't be feeling happy doing them, and this won't make you more productive. This would make you exhausted. This would make you feel, again, like a failure, because you won't be enjoying your day. And sometimes things come during your day. Sometimes you're like doing something and something happens and you have to switch. But because every single minute of your life is scheduled, you cannot take on new opportunities. So personally, I wouldn't do that. And the last but not the least, something I catch myself doing a lot is actually starting a lot of projects at the same time. Like right now, well, this month I've started 4 different projects, and I promised myself I would only do 1 a month this year. And this is something because I get excited about things really easily. So I'm doing a workbook in English for beginners. I'm doing a workbook for English for kind of advanced learners. I'm doing a course on YouTube growth. Oh, and I'm doing another course on how to become a YouTube producer. It's just because I got excited about those things. But taking up too many projects takes your focus away from everything, and this is something I wouldn't advise. But if you're interested how this is going for me, you can follow me on Instagram, Lingo Marina. I do stories about my progress on different projects. Yeah, that was it for me, guys. These are my thoughts on procrastination, and I hope this advice was useful for you, and I hope to see you in the next videos. If you're not yet subscribed, there's the red button, hit subscribe, and switch on notifications. See you soon.